We good? Oh man, how we doing? Previously on Kimba TV. I would prefer to maybe long the 28593 sweep or this sweep. Let's get nasty. Let's see what it do. Let's see what it do. Come on, man. I was like, don't get stopped out right here. We talked about single prints. Why do you think this is the only yellow line I have right here? This is the only sweep play. Oh, yeah. Oh, pixel perfect gap fill, yada, yada, yada. Okay. I haven't even seen this. How much you want to bet this is golden pocket? Okay, all right, let's do the gammas real quick. Okay, well, we know we don't want to lose 44.50. All right, let me redo some of these. Els Riv says, good opportunity to long negative. Did you get caught up on the YouTube from yesterday? Everything is already planned out, so you don't want to ever show up without being caught up on the YouTube. The last time we spoke, yesterday, we identified that as the sweep play. And we also knew that none of the buying that was going on was actually bullish. In fact, it looks like I was like, did Sato add? It was like retail longing. So the last thing that we left off with was just make sure you get profits. You know what's kind of cool though is if you look, this is the sweep, right? Not stopped out. This is why you all, we have, if you don't want to get stopped out, you put it behind the 886. So we're going to see if it's going to make a lower low. But yeah, no, I don't think you would be longing. If anything, you would maybe in that short from the point of control. Marastabar says stop loss, hunt and play. You already know what it is. You know what I'm looking at though? I'm looking at S&P. It's weekly options expirations. The volume is big enough. So, I'm staring at that right there. I really wouldn't want it to go below 44.50 like we talked about yesterday because there's really no gamma support. It would be like the reverse price discovery. It's like they're trying to find the lows. That's significant resistance. So I even put a box up there. It's rare that I put a box on S&P, but yeah, that's big daddy resistance. So yeah, let's see. Even if it bounces from here, we have to watch the reaction there. If it loses 44.50, oof. And if you remember, we actually talked about how losing 44.50 might be the catalyst to take us down to this. We will see. But yeah, we have the levels identified. Dad says, I'm planning to add Cardano and Eagle to my spot bag. Okay. What is your opinion on the projects? I think there's still a much more lucrative opportunity to spot, accumulate altcoins. So, I mean, you've heard me say it for months now, Dad. Like, I still think there's some sort of big capital reallocation, aka a little bit of a nuke. Yeah, I think there's still time for accumulation. But if you're DCAing, I think it's not that big of a deal. Garibaldi says, same, moving stop loss. Yeah, it's brutal. The stupidest shit that I've probably done is continually adding to a losing position. And, like, it's crazy. Like, let's say that, like, I get into a long or something. Oh, sweet. Like this is my entry, right? Yeah. I'm juicing. Wait. What? Oh, okay. No, it's all good, baby. I'm adding a little bit more right here, bitches. That's my average, right? And So this is my original, okay? Entry, stop loss, right there, right? Juicing, 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 juicing. Wait, oh, fuck. It's all good. It's all good, baby. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna drag my stop loss. I'm adding, now my average is here. Yeah. I got it. I got the bottom. I'm so glad I added. Oh, okay. You know what? It's an opportunity to add more. Let's do it. Average entry there. Move my stop loss. Oh shit. Oh no. Wait. I don't have any more money to add. Fuck. It's gonna bounce. Woo. Thank God I moved my stop loss. Thank God. I knew it. Wait. What? Oh, it's all good. It's a bull div. Let me just move it a little bit more. Let me move, because I don't want to get stopped out like a little bitch. Aha, bull div. I knew it. Woohoo! Liquidation's right here. Oh God. Oh fuck, I'm so stupid. Fuck it, Sato mode. I'm putting the stop loss behind the lick. Bink. Yeah, goofy stuff, right? But I think eventually we notice that we're fucking up and we stop doing that. Snap dizzle for shizzle. Let's get nasty. Oh, Noble in the house. Sato long, lick price 29,060. Yup. The Korean demarcation line is right there, y'all. It's a combination of emotional thinking, hopium, not sticking to your plan, no proper risk management. And then it liquidates you and it pumps back up. Exactly. Dr. Pineapple says Chainlink is shitting itself. Woo-wee! Where's my thangity thang? I bet my thang is coming pretty soon. And then what about this might almost be time. You know, so I already have my plan. I don't know if you were here earlier, Dr. Pineapple. We have a lot of doctors talking about the lettuce. But we have the 29012 point of control lining up with 786. We got the point of controls. We got the fibs. That's pixel fucking. Let's get nasty. Yep. So I already committed to what I'm gonna do, and so I still get hella excited when a pixel fucks the golden pocket, and I know not only did we talk about this looks like ass, you should prioritize taking profits if you did take the scalp long. We talked about lions getting into shorts there. If you were in a long and you recognize that this looked like ass, and even if you were super hyper aggressive, you at least had the discipline to not turn it into a red trade and you stopped it at break even, that's still a dub. You know what I mean? There's the analysis and the interpretation of the data that's in front of you, and then there's the execution. You know what I mean? Even if I don't get into a trade or a position, as long as I know internally myself that I'm interpreting the data correctly, I get excited as fuck. Hollow Squat says, open interest increase 10 mil on that little pump. How did that look like ass? So we've talked about this for the last couple days, Hollow Squad. Make sure that you're watching the YouTube highlights, okay? But are you looking at open interest or are you looking at open interest delta? Do you know how to use both of them together? Do you know what the difference is? So you'll notice that on Coinalyze, I'm looking at aggregate open interest. Look at that. Look at all those retail longs that got just stopped out. Can you tell now? You don't want to be the guy that realizes, oh my God, the retail longers got stopped out. You need to be able to identify these are all retail longers like we did yesterday. And then look what happened. Bitch. So you can't tell me there weren't any retail longs. They all just got stopped. But do you understand why I look at aggregate open interest and not just open interest? And do you know why I compare that with the open interest delta? Do you know what it means when open interest is positive but open interest delta is negative? And vice versa? So it's not just about the open interest. You gotta factor everything in. Alrighty, so it's the weekend. I always tell you guys, let's pick one thing, me included, and let's nerd out over the weekend. I'm not really looking at biddy too much. For me, it's about S&P. So if S&P loses and you start to get candle closes below the 4450 gamma, then you have a high probability that you're going to probably visit this point of control. If S&P can hold this golden pocket or the 4450 level, then any of these levels could be a possibility for a pump. Like, so if S&P is going to actually hold this golden pocket or the 4450, okay, and I'm not talking about 5-minute candle reactions. I'm talking about when the markets are closed, we're still above 4450 type of shit. But if as long as S&P doesn't lose 4450 or this golden pocket, this could be the bounce point, you know? But that is a lot harder to understand than being able to see this and be like, yeah, this is shitty. So if you are in a sweep long, you should be maximizing profits. Don't let it go red, you know? So that's where we are. The levels haven't really changed. There's the 29,012 point of control that we talked about. That's confluencing pixel perfect at 786, Kimba box. Okay, there are Fibonacci probabilities and harmonics and Elliott waivers that are going to be talking about 886. All right, to the upside, again, you have the 515, but that already got tapped. You still have 29,765 naked point of control. So something that we talked about earlier is maybe this is going to be a sweep opportunity. So this is gone. But something like that would be that's strong confluence, sweep and point of control. And you just saw the reaction of a naked point of control. It's respecting. So if this makes a move back up, and now you're starting to figure out like, okay, it's breaking the golden pocket resistance, because that could get swept too, but lower probability than that one. So if it's going to do something like this, you don't want to be longing and getting bullish, right? You're going to anticipate a sweep probably. So, and if you've been watching the stream the last 2 weeks, you know exactly how you would play this, yes? Whether it's on the 5-minute and as soon as it does that, you can put limits there because it's going to try to do something like that. But you need the candle body to close, right? You can do swing high, swing low, local, Fibonacci retracement and say, fuck it, I'm going to take it from 382 all the way to 618. So lots of different ways. You also know if you want a knife catch, is there a single print up here? I don't know. Maybe there is. That could be confluence. So anyway, we have the levels to the upside, we have the levels to the downside, and that's where we're at in terms of biddy. Okay. And then for me, all I really care about and what I said first thing in the morning was I'm more interested in watching S&P in traditional markets today. Okay. So like we said yesterday, there's nothing below 4450 in terms of gamma. So if we lose 4450, that could be the confluence to take us to the 29. That's what we talked about this morning. So far, so good. Okay, and it's just straight pixel fucking and making bull divs on the golden pocket. That's pretty cool. But, it's Friday, weekly options expirations. Who the fuck knows? So I'm not going to sit here and be like it's bullish or bearish. I'm going to just wait till see the reaction. When we did the nerd out on the gamma, okay, this was such an interesting area that I actually put a box. Okay, so my whole interpretation for S&P is my best guess would be at some point it's going to come here and then poo-poo. I want to see a poo-poo from 4480 or 4490. There's really big resistance here. Okay, but if we don't get up there, that's okay, and that just tells me something too. And that kind of helps me for Monday gammas. So whatever happens, the data always gives us a juice. So believe it or not, I will actually do better exactly the way I trade right now than trying to TP here and then get in here and then add a little bit here and then do this and do that and take the scalp here and scalp here. because I've actually tried it and I know. But some of you guys may actually juice way more doing it the other way. So you really won't know until you try it, have a big enough sample size, and let the data tell you the best way you should be trading. Imagine if you actually tried different ways and you realize that the different way you're making 3, 4, 5 times more money than the way you've been always doing it. Yeah, that's what I would say, Orca. So you should just try everything and everything. Try to figure out quantifiably what's actually measurably better and improves your thang, and then just do that. The learning is really just a quest to maximize your probability and efficiency in profiting, right? So sometimes you learn TA, sometimes you learn from mistakes, sometimes you learn new probabilities, but it's really just about maximizing the efficiency of your trading success probability, right? Orca says, I've been in crypto something less than 6 years, but I was holding, only never trade in futures. As I mentioned yesterday, after I bankrupted, got futures. Just remember that your futures trading should only be to supplement the spot bag. You would never want to piss away your spot bag trying to futures trade. That would be it doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I don't mess with most of my spot holdings. If I go bankrupt futures trading, I'm still okay. But the whole point of futures trading, derivative trading, should be to increase the spot bags. Hey, Kimba, I'm new to the game. Could you please tell us what is your plan for positions again real quick? Sure, GJ. So let me preface it by saying just because I'm not doing something or just because I'm doing something, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it or that you should do it, right? And a lot of times, if you've been watching me, I might get left at the train station sometimes, okay? So it's the weekend moving forward, all right? So I'm not really looking to be hyper aggressive, okay? Me personally, I am playing the idea of sweep hunts or stop loss hunts and sweep plays, okay? So when that thesis confluences with another level of interest that I have, that's pretty good confluence. So for sweeps, I have the 29729 sweep confluencing with a naked point of control at 765. Okay, there's also a 30250 sweep play confluencing with a 30,275. There's also a 30,440 sweep play confluencing with a monthly level of 30,460. So all of those are candidates for a sweep short play. And when I say sweep, there's 3 different ways where you can execute that. You can blindly take limits, you can wait for the sweep structure, or you can wait for the mathematical golden pocket retracement. And depending on how you want to execute, they all have slightly different interpretations of where your stop loss should be. Okay? So for the meat of that stuff, I'm going to maybe send you to the highlights. Okay? But let's just talk about levels to the downside. It's pixel perfect fucking the golden pocket right now. Okay? So mathematical level to bounce from, totally normal. But the ones that might be a little bit better, that have stronger confluence, would be the 29,012 naked point of control, which lines up exactly with 786. There's been a couple of lions that have brought up the probability of the 886 play, all right? But like I told you, my thesis is a sweep play, which means that it would be a 28,593 sweep play for a long. So I've got 29,750 zone, 30,250 zone, 30,500 zone for potential sweep shorts. And for sweep long, I have a 28.5. 27.2 is not a sweep play. So we're gonna look for like a Kimba crown down here, or some sort of long, higher time frame div, or some sort of favorable open interest price action. So those plans haven't really changed. And then to the upside, maybe I take a short on 29,750 sweep. You know, these are the ones that I would think more seriously about. The sweep at 30,250, and of course, you know about the 450 that I want. This could be a valid sweep play at the 29,750. There's also a point of control at 765, and it has been tapping and respecting point of controls and stuff. But it's completely acceptable to long 29,000. But if you're asking me if I'm taking that, no, probably I don't think so, brother. Okay? But I am not saying that you can't do that. Okay? And are you going to take it? If you take it, okay, what are you going to be paying? Okay, let me rephrase that. If I were to take that on the pump back up, on the move back up, I'm going to be watching open interest and open interest delta. And actually, let me be even more specific. Aggregate open interest and open interest delta on Bybit. Those two things have to look like it's actually bullish. Even if it was, I'm still going to be watching for a golden pocket retrace and a bearish retest. If it looks good, I still have to watch for that too. But if it looks ass, you know, it might just do that. So, and if I'm shorting that or longing that, I would consider it a scalp, meaning I'm trying to maximize profits more so than stubbornly wait behind the 886 and say, I'm trying to not get stopped out. This short and this long, I would try to not get stopped out. But just like this scalp long that we talked about, I would be expecting to have a pullback or reversal. So I would be focusing on trying to secure as much profit as possible. Because there's a lot of math on the 8862. You understand that though, right? Some lions have brought up good, very arguable points about the 886 could be the thing. Maybe some lions are going like that. I don't know. But when I see this and I see this, even if it does this, off of 886 or like this, I'm like, at some point, all these fuckers are going to get stopped, which is why, like, if it does this, it's all good. It's all good. I'm not really tripping, but all I know is, okay, these motherfuckers going to get tapped. So it just makes me feel better. That just makes me feel better about possibly shorting that, sweep those, or shorting that or shorting that. This for sure is, well, I don't want to say for sure, but this, no one would be surprised if this happens over the weekend, right? I'm actually starting to think I might have to think about this. We might even get I'm gonna set an alarm for 950 basically. Binance. Yeah, because I don't care if it does that, but I definitely don't want to miss that. So, yeah, it's really just, is it this one first or this one first? 750 has a lot of confluence, huh? Okay, yeah. So you know what? If this, I will. I'll take a shot. Fuck it. I'll take both shots. All right, ladies and gentlemen, anything is possible. LPZ says, did I hear Kimba taking a shot at 29015? Probably. I guess it depends on what time it is. I'm not gonna mess up my sleep for it. But did you hear what I was saying earlier, though? I actually need to make sure I have a plan for this. I only have limits for this one. There's nothing else planned, so I might have to just in case. This one is easier, though, than this one. Any questions? Maybe I'll do like if I get into a position, maybe I'll do like a quick weekend stream or something. For sure, I'll update Discord, but all of those levels, fuck it, I guess I'll take a shot. You know, I might not do like a 250 biddy, you know, like 500 Kraken, but maybe like 100, 150. Definitely not gonna wake up middle of the night to take any of those, you know? So it would have to be in the next 3 hours or 4 hours or 5 hours about, and or tomorrow during the day, and or tomorrow Sunday during the day. So have a great weekend, everybody. Let me let the market makers know that I am leaving. Here we go. All right, y'all. Long or short, bullish or bearish, I'm rooting for each and every one of you guys. You guys already know what it is. It's the weekend, so stay safe. The last thing I want to hear on Monday is that you got liquidated or lost a shit ton of money over the weekend. That should not happen. So little losses over the weekend, totally fine, but there's no way you should be making big losses over the weekend. Roger that. So, all right, love you guys. Have a great weekend, y'all. Peace, everybody. All right, market maker, do your thing. Sato, take it away.